Welcome to the cave. Welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Wind. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Wind. Keep it real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. A beer is cold and it's time to blow. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
Right, okay, hold on. Where the fucking hell are you doing here, boy? Right, how we doing, guys? Hope everyone is well. Long-haired Yeti here for the Bournemouth and Newcastle game, and it's quite insane because Bournemouth actually managed to win this, which they're more than capable of doing. They could go second in the table today, other than obviously the other results sort of later on. But yes, I mean, and Bournemouth are a good side, and I do like that manager. I have to say, he is. I do think he's a really good manager. I can't remember his fucking name for the life of me. I'm thinking Aristotle, but it's not Aristotle. It's fucking it's something else, isn't it? But yeah, Aristotle will have to do, I think. But yes, I mean, they could do like really well on this, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, hope you had a decent week. Won't be able to message, but want to say hi. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Iriola, that's it. I don't know what made me think Aristotle, but yeah, man, you could go second in the table today, bro. You can go second in the table. Is this not on? Is this on Sky? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the. Yeah, you can go second in the table, man. I mean, it's nice to see. I mean, I know it's early days, but it's nice. It's actually nice to see that. Might have to shut this off a little bit as well, unfortunately, because it's messing up the stream again. So, yeah, big up, matey. Hope you're well. Iriola, yeah. Fucking Aristotle. I don't. All these names that come into my head is absolutely insane, bro. Obviously, it's absolutely insane. Right, okay, so we're going to get on with it now. Needs to. No, everything's fucking froze up now. What we're doing here, man? Right, turn that down. Right, there we go. So, yeah, I mean, we got a draw yesterday. Looking at sort of like the people putting in the stats on Facebook and stuff like that. Yes, we did have more passes. We did have more possession than we normally have in the game. But don't forget, it was Burnley. And I think there's also a bit of an argument for Dubravka making really good saves as well. I'm still like, I shall see how it goes. You know, I can't really think for a lot more exciting stuff, then why not? So we'll have to wait and see on that one. And the jury is still out. yesterday. I was proper pissed off, to be quite honest with you, watching it. But sometimes when you sort of look at it sort of afterwards, I still think, look, I'm good. I'm all right with possession football. Possession football. Now, if you're 2-0, if you're 2 or 3-0 up or something like that, and then you start doing that, and fair play, that I can't really knock that. But when you're doing it at that point, no. Nolly and Lewis Hall in the midfield, and Jacob Murphy and Joe Willock. And then obviously Nick Walter-Mader up front. It'd be interesting to see Walter-Mader, see what he's Walter made of. Hey, see what he's Walter made of. And on the bench, I got Ramsdale, Trippier, Lascelles, Joe Linton. Oh, bollocks, fuck off. It's gone off the screen now. Shame I ain't got a pause button, and I could have paused that and actually read it out. And Bournemouth side, I didn't actually see all of it, if I'm honest with you. But Semenyo, Brooks, I do like Brooks. Brooks as I think Brooks as an ace player, to be honest. And obviously their manager is a very, very good manager. And he got every chance today of going second place in the Premier League. And I like the way you play. I must admit, I think you play some decent stuff, to be honest. Got to keep hold of that manager, ain't you, at the end of the day? I mean, you made a lot of good money as well in the market and stuff like that, and then still doing well after selling players. I mean, can't really knock it, to be honest. All right, here we go. Kick off. And here we go. Bournemouth lump it up the field looking for Evan Nielsen. And it goes all the way through to Pope. Decent idea. Not something that everybody does, which is another thing I like about Areola. Does come up with these new little ideas and things. 20 seconds gone. Bournemouth 0, Newcastle 0. Let me know on the Aston Villa Sunderland game. Because Sunderland could even make braces to the top if they can beat Villa. I mean, if they beat Villa today, then surely Emery's going to be gone, isn't he? I mean, Aston Villa are second bottom of the Premier League at the moment, and they're struggling to score goals, aren't they? But here comes Newcastle with Tonali. Livramento tries to get it down the right-hand side, and it's stopped. And Bournemouth got it now, playing it down the left-hand side, and that's gone out for corner. A throw-in, sorry. And here's Willock, gets the ball taken off him. And it's Adams running through. Willock goes back for him. Evan Nielsen now using the ball quite well. All of Bournemouth showing for each other, which is a good sign. And they've got it back in the defence now. Played to Adams, back to whoever that is. Don't know all the players, to be honest. But long ball over the top, looking for Brooks. And Bournemouth could be on the attack here. Nice back heel there from Evan Nielsen. And the cross comes in. It was a nice cross, but it was covered by Newcastle. Semenyo's managed to use his body, though, and get the ball back. But Newcastle then got it on the left-hand side, trying to get Gordon away. Gordon puts it out for a throw-in. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes to midnight. Right, okay, so let's get this sorted out. And obviously, we've got the Arsenal and Man City game later on, which should be a good game, to be fair. And then ball over the top, looking for Semenyo. Semenyo manages to get it, plays it back, but it's been called back for offside. Right, let's just see what we doing here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And yeah, still 0-0. I don't know who I'm for today, to be honest. I mean, I do like Toon, but I do like Bournemouth as well. So I'm a little bit on the fence with this one, I think. I want to see good play from both, really. I want to see some of that Walter Maida and see if how good he is or whatever as well. But a lot of fight going off in the midfield at the moment. Here's a ball goes over the top to Willock on the left-hand side. And Gordon manages to get it in the box. It's a nice cross, but easy catch, though, for Petrovic, is it? Big up, Yay. Hope you're all well, mate. How you doing, Anthony? All right, mate? And should be a good game, Arsenal v Man City. Should be, mate. Should be. Pressure's on, isn't it, really? But then again, that's the Prem, isn't it? So it's always going to be on, really. So should be a good game, to be fair. You need to use that striker, mate. Use that striker and actually give him the ball in good positions. Get Eze as a 10. And he'll keep finding Jokeras. Here comes Bournemouth again. Really nice move to get down the pitch. Oh, the through ball just got intercepted. It's back to Bournemouth again with their defence. Long ball down the left-hand side. And that's deflected. Brooks manages to get it. That's just outside the box. Bournemouth doing some nice little interpassing at the moment. It's just going wrong at the last pass. Just not getting the right the last pass right, to be honest. That's pretty much what they're doing at the moment, and that's not Anthony Gordon. That's fucking Walter Maida. I thought, seeing that big blonde mop, I thought it was fucking Anthony Gordon. It's not. It's Walter Maida. Yeah, pressure, but going 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, fair play. I think you're playing some good stuff at the minute. The thing is, Haaland did great against Man United, but their defence was all over the place. Your defence isn't like that. So it's going to come down to that, really. But also, Man City in that game seemed to be hitting Haaland quite a bit. So if they've got that right, and they've started hitting Haaland more than they normally do, then I think that could be big towards the game as well. Right, so Bournemouth have got it now in the middle, trying to get it back to the defence. Walter Maida's just running up to him, pressing a little bit. It's gone down the left-hand side with Brooks. Brooks early chance into the box, and that's cleared by Theo. But yeah, I mean, what did you think of our game yesterday? I mean, sort of looking at, I mean, we did have like more passes than we normally do, but for me, we just we did have quite a lot of chances, really. I mean, I wasn't in the right frame of mind anyway. I'd not had anything to eat or anything, so I wasn't in the right frame of mind. And we'll see how it goes. There's nothing else we can do other than that, is there? You know, and there was some of the things that Anne said I did agree with, to be fair. I mean, you can't say we didn't keep the ball well, because we did keep the ball well, because we just kept it most of the game. But it's what we do with it that counts, and if you can get that right, then we've never been a possession team, really. Under Nuno, we was more sort of like a counter-attack and everything, and I think he's going for something a little bit different than that. And I'll give him time. Obviously, I'll give him time. We'll see how it goes. It takes time for it to build. But then again, he probably shouldn't be saying that he's going to have it sorted by Wednesday. But one of them things. Yeah, I did have Forest for a win on one of bets. So I thought, thanks for that, Forest. Yeah, I know. But like you say, like's been said, though, I mean, Dubravka did play really well. I mean, he's a good keeper, is Dubravka. He did play really well. We should have nicked it though. We should have nicked it, but it is what it is. You move on, don't you? You have to. I like some of the. I like some of the choices he made. I like the fact he chose Douglas Luiz and Anderson. Crazy thing is the goal we lost was pretty much Zinchenko, because Zinchenko got pressed, lost the ball, yeah, and then basically went to, as it started to go off, as the goal started to go, he tried to get there to stop it on the line, like Murillo normally does, and he managed to do the opposite and actually put it in the net. I still don't think he's been too bad for us though so far, to be honest. Apart from that, I think he's done quite well. I think he's links up quite well as well. The passing is decent. If I've always said his passing is decent anyway, and his ability to spot a pass is quite decent as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, really. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse, Anthony. We could be West Ham. I mean, bloody hell, they're third from bottom, aren't they? Hey, look, Tony, mate. How you doing, matey? All ready for the game? Coming up to 9 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Big up Yeti, mate. How you doing, Adam? You all right, matey? And smash a like for the Yeti. Cheers for that, Tony. Appreciate it, matey. I'm just glad these games are on actual Sky, to be honest. I need to keep having a look at the women's game for Palace as well. Just have a quick look at that and see what's going on with that one at the moment. If I can find it, that is. What have you made of that Mosquera? Because, I mean, he looks quite decent, doesn't he? That Mosquera looks quite decent from what I've seen. Right, here we go. Palace Forest. Let's see. 0-0 that is, and about 10 minutes gone. So I'll leave that one. I'll just see what's going on with that. Yeah, I've been working my tail off this morning so I could take the rest of the day to relax and watch football. Absolutely. And you doing Arsenal v Man City today, mate? Yep, absolutely. As soon as this one's done, I was going to do the women's game, but I didn't realise this one was on, so I'm going to do this one instead. Newcastle with a chance there, gets saved. Newcastle got it in the box, though, at the moment. Nice pass over to the right to Livramento with Willock. And that's a nice ball over the top for Livramento. And that's going to be a corner for Newcastle. 11 minutes gone. But so far, so good for both sides, I suppose. And it's a corner to Newcastle. Dan Burn and Walter Maida, absolutely huge guys. Burn's still the biggest, though. And that's punched out by Petrovic, but shot's going to come flying in here. Walter Maida, manages to get on it and in the box. But he's offside anyway. Yeah, I mean, Aston Villa and West Ham, bloody hell. I mean, I know it's like early days. I mean, I'd have thought that they got rid of Potter, to be honest, but they still seem to keep sticking with him. And Wolves are right at the bottom. They got beat by Leeds yesterday, 3-1. Big up to Leeds. Apart from that guy on Facebook who's giving it the big one, but, you know, you're always going to get one or two, aren't you, I suppose? I heard some complaining about him. However, personally, I think he has done quite well for a new signing and think he shows a lot of promise. Yeah, he looks all right to me. It's all right to me. And big up Josh, Jay, and Michael. Yeah, you mate. Absolutely. Always big up Joshy, Jay, and Michael. Michael was he was steaming last night, man. I don't mean drunk, I mean mad. He was so fucking angry at that Chelsea thing last night. Hi Tony, hope you're well. Yeah, he was not. He was not an happy man yesterday, Michael. And the thing is, when I was watching his stream on Rumble, he kept going. If it goes to 2-0, that's it. If it goes to 2-0, that's it. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. I'm done for the day if it goes 2-0. And I already knew it had gone 2-0. I already knew because I was watching Sky, so I was just waiting for the fucking explosion. Well, it's my mate, Mr. Yets. How you doing, Jack? You all right, matey? And I bet he was. Palace played well yesterday. You know what? I watched the highlights and I saw the goals. And that Tyreek Mitchell goal, well, both of them, to be fair. And I think Gay got a few assists as well. I mean, I've got to hand it to Gay. I mean, he's been so professional over like what's happened there. You know, there's a lot of players that would have done things entirely different, but he's been so professional. And I was watching him drop the ball into the box all the time. Fucking impressed. Was mad game, Man United Chelsea last night, wasn't it? Yeah, it was crazy, man. But I mean, it was good to see that United had a bit of desire and passion to keep hold of it and stuff like that. I mean, it was interesting to see. Maybe it turned the corner. I don't know. We didn't, mate. We was appalling. And hey, Anthony, good to see you, mate. Think we have a chance today. And Tyreek Mitchell's goal was awesome. Beautiful. And that's a goal for Brentford. Bournemouth. No, it's offside. Never mind. I told you, mate, it'd be very professional for us. Still, I wasn't worried, was I? No. You don't normally see that nowadays, mind you. I mean, he's got no choice, has he, really? I mean, there's nothing else he can do, really. But fair play to him for doing it. That was Brooks with a goal, but that's offside. So 15 minutes gone, still 0-0. I'm a big fan of Oliver Glasner, Yeti, mate. Yeah, Glasner's a really good manager. I think we've got some really good managers in the Prem at the minute, to be honest. I think we could have beaten them by more, but sometimes it's harder to play teams who sit back. Yeah, absolutely. I've not watched loads of highlights. I just watched a little bit of it. But he did score 2 good goals, I thought. I mean, Gay was the one that got in and got the header for Mateta to pick it up and put it in. So, I mean, I tell you, the biggest disappointment for me, though, Jack, was Jared Bowen getting a header in the box. I mean, that's to me, that's as bad as Zubamendi getting a fucking header for me because he's only a small guy, and yeah, fair enough. If he gets a shot, you can get on with it, but an header, what the fuck? Bournemouth with a corner, 16 minutes and 15 gone. Just have a quick look at the Forest, still 0-0, 15 minutes gone there. And it's corner Bournemouth. Loads of fighting going off in the box. And and Pope manages to grab it. No problem there, really. I think we could have beaten by more, but sometimes the thing is with the low block. I mean, I hear what people say about it's difficult, but for me, you pull people out of position, don't you? If you're happy to just keep the ball outside the box, then they'll let you do that. But if you actually try and pull people out of position by like running and making two people go to one of you guys or whatever, that leaves a space somewhere where one of them's gone to one of the others has gone to your guy, doesn't it? Like when both clubs have struggled again. Oh, I keep reading that same fucking comment. What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's happening? Right. Bournemouth playing some good stuff though. Some good, nice little passing moves and stuff. Nice little passing and movement. And Lewis Hall, I don't think he's stayed on his feet yet. Keeps going over all the time. And Forest Palace still 0-0. 17 minutes and 25 going down the left hand side here though. And can they get something from this? Some nice skill, gets the ball in the box, headed away. And trying to get it out of the box now. Can't get it out of the back box. Palace are going to shoot again. Oh, shot comes in and it's in. You've scored. You've scored, Jack. Palace 1 for WSL. Palace 1, Forest 0. And credit to Palace to lose Eze and still play well. Haven't missed a beat. No, sometimes you find that as well, don't you? I think as fans, you get worried about losing these players, but when you do lose these players, a lot of the time the team becomes more of a team instead of looking for that player all the time. I've always found it kind of goes like it don't always go like that, but a lot of the time it goes like that. Is Byrne trying to play it down the field, but Bournemouth managed to get that and looking to get down the left-hand side now with Semenyo. And Semenyo then plays it back into the central defence. And long ball over the top to the left, looking for Evan Nielsen. They're not going to get that, and Newcastle managed to clean up the bother and get it through into the centre. Over to Tonali on the right-hand side. Tonali then plays it to Murphy. Murphy keeps the ball, starts drifting into the middle, tries the ball down the left-hand side, down the right-hand side, but that's defended well by Bournemouth. Still 0-0, coming up to 20 minutes gone. Fairly even at the moment, to be honest. Say fairly even. I think Bournemouth have had like one or two more little chances. They've both had one or two corners as well. But both teams playing well, to be fair. Neither team's playing that bad, I would say. Let's have a look at the WSL again. It's still 1-0 and 20 minutes gone. And it's Bournemouth on the right-hand side. Can't get the crossover, though. Brooks can't control the ball. Goes out for a throw-in. You was, Jack, yeah. And that Mitchell goal was brilliant. Oh, it was beautifully took, that was. Struck that beautifully, didn't he? No way he's saving that. Bournemouth again, just into passing in the midfield. Goes over to the left-hand side again. Truffles, or whatever his name is, that fullback. I don't know what it is. Truffles, is it? Or Truffets, or something like that. I don't know. Day of the Truffets. Oh, that's into Evan Nielsen in the box. Gets a good chest on it, but then Bournemouth have got it now. Semenyo, and that's called for offside again. "22 minutes gone." Have you heard what Neil Warnock said? Neil Warnock turned around and says, "You like this, Anthony?" He says, "If I pass away, I don't want anybody to do like a 2 minute silence. I want everyone to spend 2 minutes singing Neil Warnock. Neil Warnock's a wanker." He says, "I'm sure the Bristol City fans will enjoy doing that." Can't fault Warnock. Always like Warnock. I think he is a really good manager, to be honest. Oh my days, what was that clearance then? Straight out. Right, anyway, back onto the Newcastle Bournemouth. Newcastle trying to get down the right hand side with Theo. Pass it back to Botman. Botman's got it now, just goes over the halfway line, but Bournemouth pressures, managed to win the ball with Semenyo on the right hand side, plays it through, and it's a good challenge and press by Hall, and Hall gets it down the left hand side, flying down the left hand side now. He's got Hall in the middle, he should look for Hall there, and no, he's left it too late, and then when it goes in, it's Bournemouth defenders there to clear it. And it's Newcastle coming down the right mid again with Tonali. Down the right hand side with Livramento. Back into Tonali to Tior. And then back to Botman. Botman looking towards the left hand side. Gets it to the left hand side to Hall. Hall's now got it. Plays it back to Botman. Then Botman across to Tior. And over into the right to that was a lovely move. That was Jacob Murphy coming down the right hand side now, and gets it into. He does get it into the box. Gets it back though. Could have had a shot there on the edge of the box and weren't ready. Tonali could have a shot. Does have a shot, and it goes high and wide, and not fucking handsome. Nice moves though there from Newcastle, to be fair. Shots just not nice at all. Yeah, I did see that. I was laughing at that with Neil Warnock. he's a proper character, isn't he, Neil Warnock? Proper character. And here come Bournemouth again. Ball in defence. Play that right over to the right hand side. Just keep the ball well, Bournemouth, at times, and they press well at times as well. And that one's down the left-hand side to Tavernier, manages to keep it in with some nice control there from Tavernier. And then it's played back to Adams, back to Tavernier, into the middle for the Bournemouth defender, just running through the centre off. And here comes Bournemouth now down the right-hand side. Attempts the cross, charge down, and that's going to be a throw into Bournemouth. Is this going to be one of them long throws into the box? Looks like it. It's like everybody's taking thingy of that tactic. I like it. I think it's a good idea. I do. Brilliant if you can do it. And the ball goes all the way into the box. Could be a shot here, and it goes over the bar. Scott just gets underneath that and just smacks it straight over the bar. 26 minutes and 10 seconds gone. I started watching that Gen V again last night. Has anybody seen it? The spin-off from The Boys. Because there's a second season, and it's that long ago that the first season was on. I forgot it, so I started watching it again. It's not bad actually. It's all right. It's not a bad series. Not quite as good as Alien Earth, though. I think Alien Earth's one of my favourites so far this year. And I'm hoping that the It one is going to be good as well. The Derry. the prequel to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. That comes out this year sometime, I think, towards Christmas. And it is Bournemouth again, playing it into the middle. It's Scott to Brooks. I think Bournemouth trying to get it through the middle, but have to pass it back. It goes into the box now, and that's Dan Burns all day long, there is. And that's a foul. Took Brooks out big time there, Teal. Proper took him down. Let's have a quick look, see how the Palace and Forest game's going. Palace pressing like crazy at the minute, and Forest just passing the ball around. Right. 28 minutes and 15 gone. Everyone keep the England flags up. If they take them down, put them back up. Yeah, mate. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Keep doing that. I used to have one. I don't know where mine is. I used to have like a great big St. George flag, but I don't know where it's gone. No idea what I've done with that. Might have to get another one. Newcastle nearly making their own issue there in the box. To get him out. We've got to get him out, man. Got to get him out. He's going to fucking destroy everything, he is. Did you see him when they was there with Trump at that dinner? I mean, they just look like a right bunch of dickheads. Proper ignorant fucking tossers. And here's Bournemouth now trying to get it back into the box. It's headed away by Newcastle, but it should come straight back to him. Although this is going to go back to the keeper. And it does. 29 minutes and 50 seconds gone. Petrovic with the ball. Plays it out to Scott. Scott starts running up the pitch. Plays it to the left-hand side to Truffett. It's with Diakite or Diakite or whatever his name is. Newcastle get a bit of a break on here. Pass to Walter Maida was not good enough there, to be honest. Otherwise, they might have been in for something there. But Bournemouth just fighting now to get the ball. Walter Maida's got it, though, but can't get past two players. But Newcastle's still got it, pressing through with Tonali. Tonali over to the right-hand side to Livramento. Back to Tonali, back to Livramento. Tonali makes the overlap, but doesn't get the ball. And then Newcastle player goes down. Referee says nothing. And here comes Bournemouth running down the centre. And Livramento gets back to clear the ball off. It's with Botman. Botman puts it out because Jacob Murphy is rolling around on the floor. That one did look like it hurt. No, it didn't give no free kick though. It's 30 minutes and 35 gone at the Forest Palace game in the WSL. Thought that was a bit harsh, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I didn't seen like the replay. I thought he should have got a free kick. You doing watch along for Arsenal match? Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the one for the Arsenal game. Yes, I'll definitely be on that one. Great. Yes, I wouldn't miss that one. Definitely wouldn't miss that one. Should be a good game. I'd like to say that I'm expecting to see some good football. I mean, it's at the Emirates, so really you should be taking it to them, to be fair. But we'll see. Depends how you line up, doesn't it? Depends how you play at the end of the day. Is he going to sort of go the conservative way like he normally does, or is he going to have the faith that you can actually get something and beat City? Using Jokeres as much as you possibly can would be my best advice, but we all know how that's going to go. So. Sunderland and Villa will be playing as well. So if anybody knows the scores, let me just have a quick look, see if I can see any of the scores. Oh, it's 2-0 Palace now in the WSL. Jack, you lied, bro. You lied. You said Palace was shit. But actually, it might be as shit. But you lied. Sunderland v Aston Villa is still 0-0 at 34 minutes gone. And obviously, same as this game as well. But Palace are beating the Forest Ladies 2-0. And here comes Newcastle down the right mid. And that's a ball right over to the left-hand side to Hall. Oh, that's an high ball, wasn't it? And it kicked him in the face. That's another one of them rules that they've all of a sudden decided they're not going to bother with as well. And there's Bournemouth now on the left-hand side with Brooks. Trying to get it down the middle. Nice header there, but there's not enough going up front at the minute, I don't think, for Bournemouth. Oh, and I haven't got an head injury yet. Didn't really see it that well. 34 minutes and 30 gone. Still 0-0. I think we got a clash of heads there. Livramento and Tavernier, I think it was. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's Evan Nielsen and Livramento. There's nothing in it though. They've both gone for the ball and then they heads it afterwards. There's not anything in it. There's no malice in that whatsoever. I don't see us thrashing them 5-1 this time around. City are playing better than last year. They're still weakened, but improved. Yeah. I think if it came down to defences, I think you've got the better defence, personally. And if you use the attack, utilise the attack the way you should use the attack, I mean, both of you have got a decent attack, depending on how well you use it, really. And Holland is firing. Doku is actually improved, and Foden looking a lot better than last year. Yeah, Sunderland down to 10 men. Score still 0-0. Wow. Man sent off straight. Not Xhaka, is it? Who's got off? It's not Xhaka, is it? We know our Xhaka likes a red card, don't we? Let's have a look. Who's gone off? No, it's Reynildo Mandeva. It's 60% to 12% to Villa as well. Possession. Newcastle now trying to get something going down the left-hand side with Lewis Hall. And that's taken away by Bournemouth. Bournemouth now going to try and see if they can find a way out. Newcastle crowning them quite well. And so that was a risky ball to the keeper. That was managed to get away with it, and it's Bournemouth just hit it against Murphy to get the throw in. .37 minutes gone. And Newcastle controlling the ball in the right hand side at the moment. Tries to get it to Murphy, but that pass wasn't good enough. And the ball's all the way down the pitch. There's only really Evan Nielsen fighting it, and Dan Burn gets his head to it, heads it straight to Pope. And it's with Tior back to Botman. Press comes in from Bournemouth. And Newcastle playing through it at the moment. Lewis Hall gets the ball and goes down. That's a free kick, but the other one wasn't. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I mean, same as like every time there's a corner, all the fighting that's going off and stuff, and yet the other game we saw completely different. It's bizarre, isn't it? It's like you play a different game all the time. 57 minutes and 35 gone, 15 gone on the Forest Palace, still Palace 2-0. Walter Maida gets a touch on the ball. Lewis Hall on the left-hand side tries to get the cross in. Bournemouth managed to get the touch, though, to clear it. Semenyo now trying to go down on his own and ends up with the Newcastle defence. They're going to play it to Livramento on the right-hand side. Loft the ball over the top, looking for Walter Maida. Walter Maida manages to get it. He's got away on the right-hand side. Needs to cross it now. Gets a cross, but the cross is straight into the hands of Petrovic. Ball over the top, and that's just headed out by Dan Burn for a throw into Bournemouth. 39 minutes gone, still 0-0. Bournemouth now getting it down the left-hand side again, into the middle to Scott. Over to the left to Brooks. Brooks then in the middle to Adams. Adams across to Diakite. And then it's over to the right-hand side for Bournemouth. Going through, plays it into Tavernier. Back to Diakite. Tavernier puts the ball over the top into the box. So that's straight to Pope. And I just had to nip out to the shop. I'm back. I was annoyed at the defending for their goal. Yeah. Well, you're winning, Jack. You're winning on the WSL, mate. You're winning 2-0. What you said, they were crap. West Ham fans video, he said you can see the difference between the two managers. Glasner was constantly demonstrating what to do. Potter done nothing. Yeah. He just like stands there, don't he? Sort of like don't have any ideas or anything like that. I think they've got to get rid of him. Here's Livramento gets the ball into the box. That's headed away though by Bournemouth. Then smashed away down the right-hand side. Dan Burn gets it, tries to clear it, and Evan Nielsen manages to stop it going out. It does go out eventually, though. And Newcastle throw with Tior. And Newcastle have got it now on the right-hand side. Running down with Tior. Miley to Murphy into Walter Maida. Walter Maida tries to get the ball back to Livramento, but can't. And Bournemouth managed to get the ball again, only to give it back to Newcastle. Walter Maida, nice turn there. Jacob Murphy gets the ball into the box. There's the only person that's there really is Willock, and he was there too late. And Lewis Hall's got the ball now. And Newcastle play it all the way back to Botman. Botman into Tonali. And Botman across to Tior. And Tior back to Pope. He went on to say that Glasner was even telling his players off when they didn't even look at when they even look at shape, even if it was a pass the wrong way, he'd be annoyed. Yeah, I mean that's how a manager should be, not micromanaging, but that's how a manager should be, shouldn't it? You don't just like stand there and just see what happens. Although they do always say that what you say to the players as soon as they get over the line, that's pretty much what they're going to do, isn't it? I'd imagine it's quite difficult with the amount of noise that's in the ground and everything. I would imagine it's quite difficult to get a message over to somebody. They need Bruno in the game to feed Voldemort. Yeah. Yeah, he's not had a great deal of stuff, to be honest. He's done some nice turns though when he has been given the ball, and he has got it through, but the pass has kind of let it down quite a bit of times. 43 minutes and 20 gone, still 0-0. And here come Bournemouth again down the left-hand side with Brooks. It's over to Diakite. Oh, he tries to pass it through the Newcastle player, and that's luckily gets it back to his keeper. And it's with Bournemouth again, just running up to the halfway line. Long ball over the top, looking for Semenyo, and Lewis Hall's going to get this. And didn't see who was coming towards him there, and that was gone out for a throw into Newcastle. Not quite getting Semenyo away yet. He is a big lad. I'll give him that. Yeah, he is. He is. He is a big lad. He's not quite as tall as Dan Burn, but I don't think anybody is. But the Predator is probably taller than Dan Burn. Yeah, that's about it. But he is a big lad. He's just, at the minute, just not really got it in the right areas, to be fair. I think teams are against strikers nowadays. Seems that way. Extra 4 minutes of before half time. And it's with Bournemouth now, taking it down the left-hand side again. And gets it back to Scott. Scott's got it now on the halfway line. Passes it back to the defence. And Bournemouth just looking at a way to get through. Plays it to Scott in the middle. Newcastle just standing off in their own area at this point in time. And Bournemouth are going to end up sending that right back to the keeper. Now Bournemouth trying to get something going with Scott. Ball over the top again, looking for Semenyo. But, man, an eye ball over the top to Semenyo is not the one, really. You've got Dan Burn up against him, and you've got Botman up against him. There's only going to be the only person that's going to win that ball is not Semenyo, is it? I like Semenyo, get the ball to his feet, and he's got trickery to sort of get it around you. But here's Scott going to the box, but gets it took off him. But Bournemouth managed to keep hold of it down the left-hand side with Brooks. Brooks then tries to thread a ball through for a cross for Truffett, but it goes out. Not a good enough pass. I do like Brooks, though. I've always liked Brooks, to be honest. I had him in my team on Football Manager ages ago, and he was absolute class. And I signed him for Forest, and he was absolute shit. Longburn is a man among boys. Yeah, exactly. He's a behemoth, isn't he? He's an absolute behemoth. So if you keep trying to get it high up to Semenyo, he's not going to have a very good day. I'm sure Ariola will notice that, though. Or, I don't know, you weren't in at the time, but before, Sai was in. Big up to Sai. I was trying to think of his name, and I called him fucking Aristotle. Fucking Aristotle. Oh, mate. Not far off, is it, really? Ariola, Aristotle. Potato, patata. That's a drag back on Lewis Hall. That's the first yellow card as well for Bournemouth. Yeah, a bit silly that was, to be honest. It's Alex Jimenez with a yellow card. 48 minutes and 27 gone. Newcastle with a free kick. It's just away from the halfway line in their own half. Non ball over the top. Looking for Burn, and Bournemouth managed to win that. Brooks smashes it out, but that's going to go straight back to Lewis Hall, and he's going to try and get back forward and sprays it over the top to the left-hand side, and Dan Burn couldn't get that one either. We've jinxed him, Tony. We've jinxed him ever since I said that. He can't. He's not winning the others. No, we've fucking jinxed him, and that's half time. So 0-0 on that one. 2-0 Palace against Forest in the WSL, and it's still 0-0 Sunderland against Aston Villa. Sunderland down to 10 men, and Villa's got 61%. The possession, and Sunderland's got 8%, which I mean, with 10 men, you'd probably expect that, but it weren't much better before. But you've got 6 shots for Sunderland, 2 on target, 3 shots for Villa, 1 on target. Villa seems to be struggling to score, though, don't they, with the looks of it? You know, if Arsenal win later, the Muppets will all be like, we are winning the league. We are the best team in existence. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, look at where you are, though, man. Look at where you are. I mean, I know it's probably going to change by the end of today, but it's still something, isn't it? Being where you are at the minute. That's a corner, Forest. Come on, Forest, get back into this. I mean, what is it? Hold up. Because it's 0-0 at the minute, you've dropped down to 5th. But I mean, can't knock it, can you, really? It's half time on the WSL as well. 2-0 to Palace. Come on, Forest. Get it together. Get it sorted. Quite nice out there today, isn't it? Not gonna bother drinking again today, to be honest. Let me just have a quick look at my might screw the stream up a little bit. If it does, I'll just start it again, but I need to have a look, make sure I collect my stuff. Otherwise some bastard will nick it. Right, see if the times come out. 16 minutes. Let me set my phone. Mm, 15 minutes. Ooh, new Paradise Lost album's pretty good as well. Mate of mine recommended it to me yesterday. One of my favourite albums is their album called Icon. It's absolutely awesome. And the new one's fucking good. It's good. Like it. Right, set it for that. So if that goes off, then I've got to drop back over just to make sure that this is working okay and I get my stuff and no fucking nicks it. Talking about the mobile game I play on my PC. Basically, you have to set up to sort of get certain things, and if you don't click it, claim it at the right time, then some fucker will click on it and nick the fucker. So you have to be on it, otherwise you'll get the fucking stuff pinched off you. Can't be having that. Build that up again. And then let's just have a quick look at this as well. The Sunderland red card was because he kicked Matty Cash in the bollocks, did he really? Oh, man. What, with proper feeling as well, or did he just was it like a accident, or did he actually do it on purpose? Actually, I bet it's showing that on the replay, aren't they? Have a look. Front at times, and I think this should be all right. Wi-Fi gone, or is it mine? I think it's when I put this. I think it's when I put this game on, mate. To be honest, I think this game takes quite a bit of processor and stuff. Right, I'll just do that, and then I'll drop into there in a sec. I'm gonna have to leave it on though because I need to get my stuff. Is it back on now? As soon as I can get this, I can get that turned off anyway, so it's no problem. Lagging, mate. Yeah, I think it's because I've got this on. That's why. Let me just have a quick look in the settings. Fucking smack me head on the fucking mic. Change it so it don't take so much stuff up. Yeah, is it back all right now? Is it? Because I'm gonna put the game back on just to get stuff, and as soon as I got this stuff, I can turn it back off. But I put it on where it's only using 2 cores now, so it might actually sort it out. Yeah, all right at the minute. Nice one. The game's just about to start up, so it's probably when that happens that you'll see it. I'm hoping to show you this. I'm hoping to show you this red card. I want to see how it actually goes. To be honest, we've got 10 minutes left till I can grab that stuff. Now I can turn this off. So the red card was hilarious. Yeah, no, I'm hoping I get to see it. To be honest, I'm hoping I get to see it. Was he like proper, like fucking proper, like boot him in the nuts then? Oh man, could you call that an head injury? could you call that an head injury? We've got 2 heads, haven't we? I could think it to you on your phone if you want, in case it messes the Wi-Fi. I can link it to you on your phone. Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't know whether they'll actually show it on the adverts at the moment, but they might actually sort of show the highlights afterwards. They've shown the highlights of the Bournemouth game, and they normally do like show the highlights. But I suppose it depends, because if it's on BT Sport, then maybe they won't. I don't know. Cash pushed him over, and the guy pushed his foot into his nuts from the behind view angle. Oh dear. Yes, you got to learn the hard way in the Prem. You're not going to, well, I mean, you're going to get away with that anyway, really, but can't be having that. Kicking in the ball bags. Right, come on, get this fucking timer going down. 8 minutes to go. I sent it to you. Okay, let me have a look. This might kick things out as well. There, hang on, let's have a look. Hmm. Oh, fucking hell. Get up. Get up. Stop pretending I just kick you in the nuts. Oh, wow, yeah. Straight into the fucking old cojones. See it from that side. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, it's even it depending on where it is, it's the kick out anyway, isn't it? You know, I'm sorry, you're never going to get away with that. You're never going away with that. Just the actual retaliation is going to get you done, isn't it? Basically, not the brightest thing in the world. Yeah, today Sunderland 0, Aston Villa 0. Watch him show it now on Sky. Now I've watched it. Oh, the game is actually on Sky. It's on one of the channels. And I reckon he's got 4 balls now. Big up Danny, mate. How you doing, matey? All right, mate. Did you see from the front view too? They played it later on. I saw it. It sort of went on both of them, and just oh my days. He's the way he goes. Get up, as if he's like playing, as if he's play acting. Get up, mate. You've got 2 bollocks. I only hit 1. Yeah, that was insane. That was, you never get away with that. Even the retaliation you can't do, can you? So that was always happening. So I mean, if Arsenal if Arsenal did manage to win today, they still can't catch Liverpool, though, can they? They're only going to have 12 points. So Liverpool's holding top spot at the minute. Pressure's massively building now. I mean, even though it's early days, it don't matter. The pressure's building. If Liverpool get in a position where it's very difficult to catch them, it will be peak. And it probably all comes from basically Arsenal losing against them to the Szoboszlai goal, which was a cracking goal, to be fair. It was an absolute cracking goal. It is early days, but I don't even think the problem is for me is I don't even think Liverpool are firing yet. I don't think they're actually 100% firing yet. That's the scary part. He was like, "Get up, your helmet protected you." Yeah. Oh man. Hope Arteta loses points today. Yeah, man, that would be huge, wouldn't it? If that actually happens, then you're going to get even further away. Who have you got next? Let's have a look. See who you got next. You'll probably tell me before I see it. Oh, you've got Crystal Palace. At Crystal Palace. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be an easy one, though, to be fair. I certainly wouldn't class that as an easy game. Let's put it that way. We got Sunderland after we played Real Betis. We got Sunderland. Or he said, "What's the matter, Matty? Did you leave your helmet at home?" I mean, what? It's the worst helmet ever, though, isn't it? It don't really give you any protection, does it? Don't think we will catch Liverpool at all, mate. Arteta is an idiot and absolutely clueless. As long as he is here, we won't really challenge. No, I'd agree with that, mate. I'd agree. I like to say, though, I think at the minute, you lot are firing, whereas Liverpool ain't. Liverpool ain't firing yet. I mean, will you be firing better if you did the right things? But we all know you're not going to do those things. If he starts today with as the 10, then I'll take some of my words back. But then again, it's an obvious one anyway for me. But he won't do that though, will he? We got Palace away next, but for the League Cup match, yeah. Palace are decent. Palace are decent. I mean, Jack will tell you more than I will, basically, that he reckons they didn't perform that well yesterday. I mean, they scored 2 cracking goals. I mean, it's never a bad thing to win when you're not playing well. Big up, Tony. Big game for Arsenal today, says Danny. No, well, the helmet versus trousers. It says only one winner. Oh, my days. Don't even remind me. Oh, my days. That's got to be one of the worst pains ever. When you're fucking in a rush and you pull your zip up and catch your fucking knob end in the fucker. Fucking hell. That hurts like fuck. And our idiot fans will be like, well, we gave it a go. Liverpool were just too good. They only finished 20 points ahead of us. We will go again next year. Yeah, definitely be the case. What I love is that Glasner has made me confident in any team we play. Yeah, and I don't think you can beat that. I mean, that's what I had last season. When we was doing really well, I had it last season that I was confident in any game we went in. Confident to give a game anyway. All I ever ask is that the team leaves it all on the fucking pitch. You know what I mean? proper go for it. Don't just fucking lay down. That's when it pisses me off. Yeah, Palace away going to be difficult. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They've got a really good counter-attacking side going at the moment. Very, very much like we was last season, to be honest. And I think it's a good way of solving the top six. Personally, I think it's a good way of solving them. Did you see Pep was like, if Mikel wins the league, it's only down to money that he won it, even though I hate Mikel. I was like, sit here the words for buying. Yeah, I know. I mean, what's happened to them charges then? Are they just gone now then, them charges? Is that it for the charges? We're not bothered. It's okay, everything's fine. Craziness. Right, let me just grab this and then I can turn this off. Got it, and nobody stole it off me. Get in. Right, turn that off now. So that'll mess up the stream anyway. Mind you, I don't think it's too bad with the 2 calls. I think if you use the 4 calls, that's where it's fucking messing it up. We're back on now in Bournemouth and Newcastle. Not seen any changes so far. Kick out from Pope. He took a bit of time there. A bit of time messing around a bit there. 49 minutes and 10 gone. Still 0-0. I'll tell you, there's one thing you can be sure of today, Danny and Tony and Jack and everybody else, is the dark arts will be at full effect at the Emirates today. That I can guarantee you. I think all the time we were supposed to find out in March. Fuck's sake, I think they're just going to sweep it under the carpet and hope we forget about it. That's what I think they're doing. That's exactly what I think they're doing. Big up Scout. Yeah, he will flip the script and shows his European pedigree against Betis. Slight sarcasm. Well, he's got to, hasn't he? He's got. I mean, have you seen some of the things on like Facebook where they're going looking at the stats? We had most of all the possession. We've never had that many passes in a game before. Look at all these like percentages and all this, that, and the other. It's like we're in for some exciting times in the future. It's like, look, I don't have a problem with us becoming like a possession-based team, but there's got to be something at the end of it. Keeping possession outside the box for me is not the way that I want to see it go. Personally, if we can manage to get the good passes in and we can manage to break things up and get the goals, then yes. Yeah, 100% we'll go with that. But it's just going to be another wait and see, innit, mate, to be honest. And spinning the positivity. Yeah, exactly. Just like what Arsenal lot do, don't they? You know what I mean? And Danny, mate, thank you so much, bro. Every single time, mate. Absolutely love, man. Thanks a lot for the €50 super sticker. Appreciate it, man. Massively every time, bro. Every time. Absolutely appreciate it. Me too, Danny. We beat them 5-1 last year, but they were wounded last year. They aren't perfect this year, but they are improved and they may come in and tan Arteta's ass. Yeah, absolutely. No worries, yeah. Man, you're an absolute legend. Cheers for that. Appreciate it. And Bournemouth now with a ball again outside the box, basically. I've not seen any changes happen yet. And it's coming up to 52 minutes gone now. What do you make of that Walter Mader so far? He's getting his shirt dragged there. It weren't enough to pull him down, but he is getting his shirt pulled. No, he should. As soon as you start pulling the shirt, that's when you go. You don't go, oh fuck, I'm not going to get the ball, so I'll go down now. Oh, Semenyo, tries to get the shot, kicks the Newcastle player instead of the ball. That looked a naughty one and all. Yeah, Tony, this match could go either way. Agreed, I'm looking forward to it. Nervous but excited. And Tony, I'm not nervous at all. Not nervous at all. Got my game out of the way now. Look at that, look. Tries to take the shot. And who's it kicked? Is it Livramento? It's good defending, though. Get in the way. Get in the way of him. He can't take the shot if you're in the way of him. He's really impressed me a lot. He has, that Livramento. He looks a proper good player, that Livramento. He's getting better and better all the time. Now Walter Maiders. Go on, kick him in the bollocks. Kick him in the balls. That seems to be today's thing. Kick him in the balls, Walter Maida. That seems to be what we're doing today. Are they actually checking that then? See, there's a pull on his shirt, but then he just flops down. Is it? Yeah, like Willock's saying, there is a pull. There is definitely a pull on the shirt, but he didn't take him down like that. Voldemort giving him an earful and take away Matty Cash, give his helmet a kick test. Oh, man. Do you know what the worst is, though? You know, back when I was playing football, it's when you go for a shot and instead of hitting the ball, you actually kick the ground. That's fucking the worst, especially when you toe poke it as well and you actually kick into the ground instead. That was always a fucking nasty one, that was, whenever you did that. And you probably, and some of you won't know it, some of you will, but them old brand leather balls that when they got wet, they just became solid. I've had one of them from a free kick right in me fucking knackers, and that they're like a piece of concrete. And then you try and edit and you get the header wrong. Fucking hell, man. My dad always laughs at that magic injury spray they use. He always says when I played Sunday League, it was a fucking bucket with cold water and a sponge. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, the magic spray. They were like kicking a lead ball when wet. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You had to have some proper skill with the way you used the ball with them when they got heavy like that. It was like one of them fucking medicine balls. Can you remember? I bet you'll remember this, Danny. Can you remember when Diouf? I think he kicked the floor and his foot snapped. Oh man, I can remember it when he was trying to off the pitch, and his foot was just hanging there, the opposite way. It's oh my fucking days. That looked painful as fuck. That did. Sure, was it Diouf? No, actually, no. Who was it? I can't remember. Cisse. Zebral Cisse. I think it was Cisse, weren't it? I can't remember whether it was a tackle or what it was, but it just snapped his fucking foot. That was fucking insane. That was. And he was just standing there, and his foot was just fucking hanging off. Like there was no muscle to it or anything. It was just fucking like hanging off. That was crazy. That was. The footballs they used today are so much softer than even 20 years ago. It's to help combat dementia and stuff. Yeah. You was right, bro. You was last on the match of the day. Yeah, I told you, didn't I? I'm surprised we even got match of the day. I thought it would have to be the fucking after the girl and the clan. I thought it was going to be after the test signal. Oh man, can you imagine that? Your game highlights after the test signal. Yeah, when he broke his leg against Blackburn, yeah, that was nasty, that was. We seen a few of them, didn't we? You don't see a lot of it. No, I'm not saying that I want to see a lot of it, but you don't see a lot of that kind of thing now. I think that's why they chose to dive over nowadays instead of getting the tackles, to be honest. There has been some fucking horrific ones, to be fair. Didn't Graham Lasso get one as well? Alfie Garland did, didn't he? Where he got was it stamped on his leg by Keane? Here comes Tonali down the right hand side with purpose. And Bournemouth just tackled the ball away from him. I was a bit of a 50-50, and I think the geezer gave him a bit of a barge, and his foot got stuck, if I can remember. Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. I remember watching it. It was something like that. But the aftermath of it, man, looked fucking evil. There was one as well who got his foot twisted right back the opposite way as well, if I remember right. His foot was like in a position it shouldn't fucking be, to be honest. And I can't remember who that was, but there was one where he got his foot and it was the opposite way around. Jack, what do you think the result will be in Palace Liverpool? And that leg break was that bad. I wouldn't be surprised if it was fractured before and they didn't realise, so it was already weak and they should have finalised it. Yeah, possibly. I think that's why a lot of them jump out the tackles, isn't it, when they start coming in? When the tackles start coming in, I think that's why a lot of them jump out the way of them. Not sure, mate. I'll say 2-1 Liverpool because they always scam a late goal. It's going to be, it should be an interesting game, to be fair. Here's Lewis Hall running at the box. Nice tackle there by Semenyo. Semenyo then puts the ball over to the right-hand side. And that's going to end up. Oh, Brooks could have got it, but Tio stops him. Brooks looking for something there. I'd have to see that again, to be honest, but it didn't look very good, to be fair. Looked a bit shoulder, though. Everybody's kicking everybody now. Willock gets dragged on the floor by Semenyo with a Newcastle player down. Eduardo's won when he got his leg broke for Arsenal away at Birmingham. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say 2-1 Liverpool, but I see a very stressful match. Difficult away match for sure. Yeah, definitely. But like I say, I don't think you're firing on all cylinders yet, to be honest. And that's a worry because you're unbeaten, aren't you? Unbeaten and not firing on all cylinders. It's not a bad way to be, is it, really? And I do like that Ekatike. I must admit, I do like that Ekatike. Langa's coming on now. And Harvey Barnes. Murphy and Willock off. Let's see what Elanga can do. See if he can get away. And I think Bournemouth are making a sub as well. Scott's coming off. Christie's coming on, and then it's I can't remember his name. What's his name? Clivert. That's it. Clivert coming on for Brooks as well, when I looked at it. Plus, there's now so much advancement in scan machines and stuff. Even from 20 years ago, they could see little like airline fractures. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And Risa broke A. Smith's ankle with a rocket shot from a free kick. Yeah. Oh, mate, you know that Honor Risa? I really did like Honor Risa. When he hit the ball, fucking hell, man. He hit some absolute superb bangers, he did, Honor Risa. Yeah, I like Akatiki too. He integrated so well. Yeah, definitely. Look, proper looks the ball. What gives me encouragement is that Liverpool are defensively poor, but their firepower gets them out of situations. We've only conceded 2 goals all season in the league. Yeah. I think with a counter attack, I think you might be able to get something out of it, but it's going to be very, very difficult, to be honest. I mean, and sooner or later, they are going to start firing on all cylinders. So, yeah, Palace away going to be hella stress. Yeah, absolutely. At least you're real with it. I mean, I'm same as you. I am. I don't like to disrespect any team. I don't like to look at any team and think, yeah, we'll win this. Got no problem winning this. But because it's always 11 men against 11 men, isn't it? It's which 11 want it more, basically. Like I've said a few times, football's as much about mentality as it is about tactics. And I'd probably say more about mentality because your tactics don't work unless the mentality's there to carry them out. Palace Liverpool, it's like a boxing match between 2 undefeated fighters. Someone's there, someone's who has to go. Yeah, absolutely. That's the headline right there, isn't it? Someone's who has to go. And I was expecting a better game than this, to be honest. Yeah, it's been a fight, but I think both of them, when it comes to like the forward situations, have just found themselves wanted. Yeah, on Twitter, a lot of your fans were like, "Oh, it's only Burnley. We should have battered them. That attitude gets you into trouble because players feed off that attitude too." Of course they do. Of course they do. 100% they do. I said on Friday, didn't I? I says they ain't going to give up. They're not going to stop. So we're going to have to be up for that. I never take results for granted in the Prem. No, and that is a smart way of looking at it. Jack, same as like you say, we're fighting with like boxing and UFC and all this, that, and the other. You can lose a fight by thinking you're just going to go in and win it straight away. You're not going to. You can't let yourself down, let your guard down like that. You think you're going to win it, and next minute you get one on the chin, and that's it. You're out. And we've seen it happen so many times. Look, even if we get beat, I can't fault the lads to be 17 unbeaten for a club like ours is insane. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And to be honest, that's all down to Glasner, isn't it, really? That's all down to Glasner. He's just a superb manager. They're all buying into what he's saying to them, and you can see the difference. You can definitely see the difference. to lose Glasner would be a killer for you. But I mean, if you get to another window and he don't back him, I mean, he's got to, hasn't he? He's got to back him. If he gets to another window because he might not come through that one. As Harvey Barnes plays it to Alanga, pass wasn't good enough though. Bournemouth managed to get it and put the ball away, and Newcastle got the ball again. Alanga making some good runs, but here comes Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen passes it to the left-hand side, and Bournemouth got it now just outside the box. Christie plays it back. Newcastle back in numbers at the moment. Bournemouth trying to find a way through, and at the minute they're not able to do that. Nice pass down the middle of those there, and they could get through here. And pass down the right-hand side. Some nice moves. That was just too much weight on that, though. It's gone out. 68 minutes and 5 seconds gone. Villa scored. Yeah, it's just coming up now. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, that is a nice goal. Matty Cash. Fucking balls are all right now, matey. Fucking balls are all right now. See, there you go. You've got your tactics now. Just get your players kicked in the bollocks, and they'll play absolutely amazing and score worldies. That's the key. That's the new tactical style. Get someone to kick you in the nuts. That's what they should do before the game against Betis. And should kick all our players in the balls, and then they might have fucking great games. The new tactic, mate. Get it on Amazon Prime. Just call it like Nottingham Forest. Just put Premier League football. What a load of bollocks. And that'll be the name of the show. And then basically, in the dressing room, just run up, kick everybody in the nuts, and then go, right, go on then, guys, get out there and fucking win. The fact we've only lost 3 of our last 36 is mental stuff. Yeah, you're definitely on the rise, but you've got to keep him, haven't you? You've got to keep Glasner. That was prime Matty Cash, that was. I remember when he used to smash shots like that in for us. Didn't know that. Fucking hell, Glasner doing very well. Yeah, he's a good manager, he is, Glasner. But he's got to get backed in that next window. He's got to get backed in that next window, or I think he'll be proper fucking pissed. Good cross came in there for Newcastle. Bournemouth again defended it well, though. Here's Lewis Hall on the left-hand side. Dan Burn gets the ball. Oh, my days. That's a mental. So that is insane. All in. Well, in the end, it wasn't a bad window. We got 4 good players in, plus keeping Gay. Yeah, true. Very true. Can't really fault that, can you? All the other teams need to start making an impression. Change that top 4, basically, or top 6, or whatever you want to call it. So in the end, I think he's happy with the window. He's just annoyed that the players we got came in late, so he's having to integrate during the season. True, very true. Well, he'll want a replacement for Gay, because I think Gay will definitely be off, won't he? Danny, yeah, man, doing awesome. Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely doing awesome. No doubt about that. Here's Burn on the left-hand side. Trying to get the overlap. Plays it into Barnes. Barnes does some nice work in the box. And then you get taken down there. Let's have a look. I didn't see a replay of that. Hill on Barnes. No, he's got the ball. He's hit the ball, knocked it out. Barnes has gone afterwards, but he has actually hit the ball. So no penalty, just a corner to Newcastle. And yeah, we got to scam a win somehow and leave Sellers Port with a 3 points. Yeah, and facts, Jack. Corner, Alanga with a corner. Walter Maida, he's getting pushed around. Adams on Walter Maida. It's an interesting choice. Like having fucking Gollum on fucking Dan Burn. We played our new centre-back, JD Cambo, against Millwall in the Cup, and he was our best defender, even amongst Gay and Lacroix. Yeah, I think because I was watching that game, yeah, there was one guy, I didn't really know who it was, but I could tell he was one of the newer ones. Yeah, he looked all right, actually. He looked decent. 19-year-old French international, under 21, was very impressive, very confident too. Was happy to run out with the ball. Yeah, he did look all right, actually. I must admit, he did look decent. I didn't know who it was until you just said, but yeah, he did look decent. Adley's coming on for Tavernier. 74 minutes and 39 gone. That's a lovely strike, though, from Cash, wasn't it? Lovely strike that was from Cash. And here's Newcastle on the left-hand side. Got in each other's way there. I might actually, if I'm Newcastle, I don't know whether he's available, but I'd be thinking about Wisser, to be honest. Here's Livramento, tries a cross. It's the Bournemouth player, goes out for a throw-in. 75 minutes and 32 gone. Going to be another long throw-in from Newcastle. But Voldemort looks like one of them Mardy type players. You seen his face? He's like a Jesus. He just looks like he's being Mardy all the time. He's having a go at every player as well when they try and put the ball in and try and get him the ball. Oh, there's a Sunderland highlight here. It's going here. Oh, Sunderland scored 1-1. 1-1 with 10 men as well. Considering the boy had only been there for 2 weeks, yes, it was Millwall, but of course it was a fierce derby game. Easy to make a mistake. He didn't look out of place. No, I didn't think so. For Mitchell's goal yesterday, Wharton's ball in to cause defensive panic was awesome. He's another class player, he is as well, Wharton. Voldemort, what? that's his name. Yeah, Voldemort. He's like Jesus. He's always complaining. It reminds me a little bit of fucking Kevin off Harry Enfield. You know, the guy that just goes. I think Emery could be under pressure. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Just need someone to kick Cash in the nuts again. What is he? Has anybody noticed with his Voldemort, right? If he loses the ball or anything like that, he always turns around and has a go at somebody. I've noticed that. He's doing it all the time. Unless he's having a go at himself, I don't know. But he seems to always keep doing that. Cross comes in from Bournemouth, and that's headed away from Livramento. It's going to be a corner to Bournemouth. Bournemouth ain't bad, though. Bournemouth have got something about them. There's no doubt about that. Bournemouth have definitely got something about them at the minute. They've got a good manager. They've got a steely resolve as well. And they play some decent football at times. I can already see Wharton playing in the white of Real Madrid and England. Yeah, I think he definitely looks like he's got that kind of quality. There's definitely something there, in my opinion. And that's headed away by Newcastle. And player goes over, lands on his back. And he does. Harry Enfield, he's up top. If he was playing with Voldemort, you'd tell him to shut the fuck up, wouldn't you? Of course I would. Of course I would. Bruno trying to get the team going. And agree, Jack. Not sure what is going on at Villa. They have not looked good at all this year. No, Wharton has got the Spanish flowing passing style. Yeah. Yes, he is very, very good. Very good. And the way he gets around the pitch as well, he's everywhere. And I think, I don't know about you, Jack, but I think he's brought the best out of Will Hughes as well. That's just my opinion. I think he's actually brought the best out of Will Hughes. But Wharton's a scary player, and I say now, Danny, if you're going to play against Palace, you've got to keep your eye on Wharton because he gets into really, really clever spaces, and he can pass. He can put a pass on a fucking pinhead, mate. I don't know what that means. Put a pass on a pinhead. Fucking hell does that mean? I'd say Voldemort, Kevin, shut the fuck up, mate. It's not like you've done anything good today. Yeah, I know. He just seems to be moaning all the time. Big up Yeti and Cave Dwelling Legends. Big up Maltor. How you doing, bro? Free kick to Bournemouth is a dangerous one as well, right outside the box. Got Christie, who's got a good left foot, and you've also got Clivert as well over it at the minute. Clivert, no, it's Christie. No, lobs it. Oh, that was a waste. That was a real waste. That was. Alanga's away now down the right hand side, but it's kicked out of touch. I think Areola was very happy with that free kick there. It's a waste. Will Hughes and Wharton complement each other so well. Hughes is the fighter who gives 100%, but also has good technique. Wharton is the knitter, he knits the passes. Yeah, absolutely. and afternoon Maltos as Tony. People slate Will Hughes' ability by really rating him. He's actually got really good feet and passing. He's got better. He left them sheep shaggers, didn't he? So you can't get worse, can you? Really? But he's definitely got better. I mean, he's not Mr. Barcelona like they used to call him and stuff like that. But what he can do in the fight, and with the 100% getting in and tackling and and spotting danger and all that kind of thing, I think he's absolutely awesome at. And he's got a good shot on him as well. He's a proper 100%er, like you say, and most football fans, you like 100%ers, don't you? Can't beat 100%er players like Joel Linton and all that, Yatesy, Anderson. Anderson's definitely an 100%er. Big up Tony and Jack. Big up Dorf. And I tell you what, he's one miserable shit Voldemort, isn't he? Yes, oh, that was a bad one. That was from Hill. Where's Wisser then? They did get Wisser, didn't they? He's bringing on what's his name? Mind you, Wisser's probably not fit because he didn't train with the team, did he? He didn't train for Brentford or anything like that. But he's bringing on, I don't know what the fuck his name is. Well, that's Lascelles, obviously. But Voldemort's going off. Turns around to Eddie Howe and goes, "Weren't my fault, boss. It was that lot. It's all of them. They're not good enough, boss. They're not good enough. Stop fucking whinging and shut the fuck up and sit on the fucking bench. You fucking lanky fucking mop-headed twat." Like someone said the other day, looks like Rudy Boller. I've never said Hughes is coming off. He didn't give 100% today. No. I'll always give Hughes a clap if he comes off because he always plays with his heart. Yeah. The only thing with Hughes is he's prone to a silly moment, isn't he? That's the only thing with Hughes. At times he can be a little bit prone to a silly moment. That'd be the only sort of thing I would say if you was looking on the downside of it. But when he performs well, he is a good player. See, I would have never said that if he was playing for them sheep shagging bastards. I fucking hated him. Couldn't stand the man. He'll always give Wisser not on the bench. I think he got injured. Oh, right. Shit. Yeah, he's brought a Sula on there. Has Wisser even played for Newcastle yet? Or has he been injured all the time he's been there? Bournemouth now trying to get on a break down the left-hand side. Newcastle just pressuring him at the moment, but they've got it in the middle of the field. Plays it across the hill on the right-hand side, back to Diakite. And a long ball over the top towards Semenyo again. Mate, he's not going to beat Dan Burn. He's not going to beat Dan Burn in the air. Dan Burn don't even need to jump. It's like Semenyo jumps up against Dan Burn. Dan Burn just stands there and goes, you're not winning that. That's insane, that is, trying to actually do that. They keep doing it as well. Sheep shagging bastards. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he always gets a yellow card, but that's just his combative nature, and I wouldn't want to take it out of him either. That or that's part of his game. Yeah, same as Yates, mate. Same as Yates. And Danny says, haha, and he got injured playing in AFCON qualifiers, I think. Shit. I can't stand players who moan at their teammates. So I like what the Fulham players did to King yesterday when he made the mistake. They all hugged and encouraged him. Yeah, exactly. You don't just start whinging at someone, do you? That's poor, to be honest, doing stuff like that. Yeah, Maltor, them sheep shagging bastards. Fucking Derby County. Semenyo couldn't win an egg and spoon race against Dan Burn, even if his egg was super glued. Yeah. That to me is just a crazy, crazy style. That looked like he tripped over his own foot. Got the free kick though. How many times you seen it given as a free kick when they're running down and they actually kick the back of their own foot and go over? It's like, do you even have eyes? To be fair, it made me laugh when I see Derby fans laughing at Forest when their club is on its fucking ones. It's mate, they're just so stupid, bro. It's just what you expect, really. It's like if you beat them, they played better, and that matters why. Who won? Who won the game? We did. So what does it matter? I don't care if you played better. We won. Semenyo, to be fair, it made me laugh, and knees, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're all inbred, though, aren't they? So, I mean, they need to concentrate on working out who their parents are, to be honest, instead of like a shit football team. That's why not many of them are farmers, because they fucking stand on the field going, Dad? Dad, is that you? Yeah. Yeah, we ate them with a passion. With a passion, right? There's about 4 minutes left to go. I need to sort out the other stream. Ooh, good free kick that was. Good save as well from Pope. That's going to be a corner to Bournemouth. Straight through the middle of the wall. Well placed that was. Good save from Pope. He got it away from the goal mouth. That's the main thing. It's going to be a corner to Bournemouth now. With 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. Corner comes in. Fucking hell, Newcastle kicking each other. It's another corner, I think. Someone's shouting handball. Same with Brighton to us. They always say, have you ever been in the Europa? I must just reply with a picture of us lifting the FA Cup and say, have you got one of these? Yeah. Yeah. It's always nice to have some bragging rights, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, you've got Ange Ball, this is that and the other. You know, you'll never win this, you never win that. You know, Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that." And there we go. Let's see how the WSL's going. Still 2-0 Palace. 65 minutes gone. Struggling to get anything going on this one, by the looks of it. Is there any fucking left in that? Not a lot. That's empty, that is. Where's me other one? There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. Have I got any more passion fruit one? I don't know. Banana then. Banana. I thought I had another passion fruit one somewhere. Well, like I have. Unless it fell off. It fell off and gone down there. Nope, not fell off. I don't fucking know where it is. Oh well, banana. You can't diss another team when your team is doing worse. It's like you're dissing someone's missus who's a 10 out of 10, cooks steak every night, when you're with a 2 out of 10 who cooks chicken dinosaurs from Astor. Chicken dinosaurs. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. The worst thing is, if they got rid of Arteta, they probably would get something like that, to be fair, and they would be able to sing it. But then we just change the song, don't we? 2-time champions in Europe, you'll never sing that. You just have to work it round, don't you? All right, it's coming up to full time, 0-0. Sort out the one for the Arsenal game, because I ain't got a thumbnail or anything set up yet, so I've got to get that sorted. It's at the Emirates, so get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, they'd have won something by now if Manuel from Faulty Towers wasn't there. Absolutely. The Arsenal fans in the chat are like, well, not a lot I can say, really. Can't argue. That's 0-0 between Newcastle and Bournemouth. Voldemort still looks like he wants to complain about everything and have a go at everybody, basically. Got a face on him like a fucking smacked horse. And, right, let's get this sorted out. Where's my Emirates crown? I've definitely got one because of when we played them. Oh, no, I didn't use that. I'm using this one again instead. Right, we'll use that. There we go. You go there. And you go there. It's unarguable though. We've spent 90 million and won the same amount of majors as Mikel. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Really, when you think about it, it's absolutely crazy. Right, let's get this sorted out here. Red and white, and then we want light blue. Yeah, that one will do. And yeah, that's all right. That's sand. And then we need to find the managers. There's Pep. And there's Forteta. Right, what time is it now? About 4 o'clock. Right, so what I'm going to do is that's the end of that game. So I'm going to be back about 4:15 for the Arsenal game. So as always, guys, thanks everyone who's been in. Appreciate it. And 0-0 Bournemouth, Newcastle, obviously. And we're going to head out now. And I should be back about 15:15 for the Arsenal Manchester City game. See how that one goes and see if Arsenal can keep up with the race, because the race is getting away from them now. But yeah, guys, as always, man, keep it real, keep it yay. Absolute legends in this chat always. And I shall catch you in about 15 minutes, guys. See you in a bit. Tatty fucking bye.